Hey, I got 3 guys on here. Sorry about that, guy. What's happening? What's up, Mr. Nate? So, check it out. I went ahead and got them all done with Centromatics, too. They're working on them now. He said he got himself a bucket and a seat. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry I missed the schedule yesterday. Let me step outside so I don't look like a moron. All right, everybody. I don't know if you can see me or not. So I'm going to shoot the shit with you guys a little bit. And if they get me done, I'm going to drop this trailer in Woodhaven at the drop yard. I'm going over to Milan and picking up. Getting ready to head to Columbus in the morning. Texas was a shit show. So, let me see, make sure. What's up, Chris? Twitch, what's going on, my man? Everybody. So, anybody got any questions? Anybody just wanting to shoot the bull? It's freaking cold and I don't care. I must down here wake up a little bit. Talk to you guys. Sorry, like I said, sorry about the schedule keeping situation. It's kind of hard to just, I'm not going to shut down the business to do a live, so you'll just have to catch me as good as you can. Indianapolis OC, my friend. Nomadic Brit. Now that's a hard running dude too. Out here burning these miles up. I bet you between me and him and one other lucky guy, in 2 years, we could probably make $1 million between the 3 of us. Does Schneider have hours of exempt loads? I'm unaware of like FEMA loads or anything where you don't have to worry about that. As a matter of fact, Schneider doesn't even allow you to split your 10-hour break. I don't know if that's the same on the bulk tank like Brit is on, Nomadic Brit. But yeah, they don't even let you split your 10-hour break. You can't do like an 8 and 2 or anything like that. It's a 10 hours off to reset. So, I don't know where you guys are at. I was in Texas. I made that mistake again, but it was all right because I did so good going down there. It took a couple days. But it was 70 degrees, and now it's 30. And before I went down there, it was -7. So, not on tanker either, Mr. Britt says. So, no, you don't get any exemptions on your logs here. He just ran 1,500 miles in 25 hours solo. He said he's tired. Nate, I bet. But that's how you do it to make money and grow the business, correct? I don't know what to do. I don't know how to run any other way. So, waiting for his truck. Okay. Kenyatta Fryer, just waiting on his truck to come in. Love hearing from the guys who are out here killing it. That's right. Yeah, man. I don't know how to run any other way. If I want to lay down, don't get me wrong, whenever I run real hard, I'll take a day and a half, 2 days off, whatever. I'd like to grab a bowling ball and go bowling some places. You can usually park in a bowling alley parking lot somewhere. I'll tell you, gotta wake you up in the morning, boy, that wind. I've been fighting a headwind for a couple of days too, coming up from Texas. It's been knocking the MPG down a little bit. Let me sit down at this thing right here in the lee of the building. So, yeah, I relish the chance to get away from a pilot flying J. Nope, Nate, they don't let us do splits. It kind of is what it is. Thanks to you, you got your truck and have been out since September 2021. What do you think so far? I like hearing those stories. Mary, yeah, what do you think so far? What does Schneider's road test consist of? Zach, I think it's how you say your name. Apologize if I got it wrong. Basically, we got in the truck and, they made sure you went over the thing, whatever. You, went and hooked up to a trailer. They want you to do it their way. Stop and get out and make sure the fifth wheel height is all set and all of that. Then you go hook up to the trailer. They see the process in which you crank up the landing gear and hook up your airlines and whatnot, and checking the tires and the fifth wheel, the tandem slide locks and things like that. You know, just your basic, make it look like you're doing a DOT inspection, right? And then they'll have you get in the truck, and then you'll buckle up and you'll pull the empty out, and they'll just, wherever you're at, like I was at the Charlotte OC, it was about 12 or 13 miles of driving. There was a lot of stopping and turning left and turning right. They'll take you somewhere to turn a real hard left and see how far over that yellow line you take your trailer tandems. The last test I did, I think it's 25 points that you start with, and each mistake you make, depending on how bad it is, it's 1 or 2 points. I think I got 23 out of 25. So it's nothing bad. If you pass truck driving school ever, you've got this. Just don't get nervous. Everybody gets nervous when somebody's in that jump seat making notes, right? I don't care anymore. I've been doing it too long. I'm not even 40 yet, and I've already been driving a while. You're making money running and doing great. Love the Wilmer yard, and the ladies inside make awesome food. Amen to that. I've been in there a couple times. It smells good, but old boy here is back on ketosis again, or trying to get there. I use the Ninja in the truck. If you don't have a Ninja, get a Ninja Foodie. Slow cooker, pressure cooker. You can sear and saute, you can grill, you can bake, you can air fry, you can do anything you want in that thing. But yeah, smelling good food is really a challenge when you go somewhere. So yeah, these tires going on my truck, guys. I can't wait to see how they feel. Did you get your own plates, or did you take the Schneider plates? Nate, I have Schneider plates now, but I'm in the process of getting my own IRPs. And once I do, I'm not in a rush, but I'm gone. And that's not a knock to Schneider. They helped me start my business, but I'm leaving too much money on the table with the knowledge that I've gained now, and I'm willing to take that risk. I would go to Schneider again. I want to leave on good terms in case something goes wrong. Here, let me show you guys. We're almost done. You just got to snug them down, and then I got to pay a $4,500 bill. Look at that. New meat. Yeah, I got to pay a $4,500 bill, and then I get to shag ass. Hey, how you doing? Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up with the messages. Okay. I've never drove a 3-drive van, only drove pneumatics or GNs, and I'm not 100% confident. Man, unless you're backing somewhere tight, Zach, unless you're backing somewhere tight and you got to worry about the swing of your trailer, man, you're really pulling like a 46 to 48 footer. You know, in between those tandems is where you're going to pivot anyway. So unless you're right next to somebody, backing up is not... I back as little as possible. I think that's the key to backing. And then setting up is everything else. If you don't set up right, you're already screwed, man. So just get somewhere and practice. Your confidence level. Hey, somebody says, hold on a minute. Hello. Can I ask a question? Matthew Smith, can he drive his truck in my small garage? Well, I'm not the kind of guy that plays codfish in the coal mine, Matthew. But you can park it somewhere else. You don't got your own garage? You're looking for drive tires. Where are you getting yours? I got a really good deal for a TA. There's a guy in here named Jason. I'm at the TA in Perrysburg, Ohio. Excuse me, I'm at the Petro, but it's still a TA truck service in Perrysburg, Ohio. And I just got a set of 8 drive tires, 8 of them, for it was like $3,900 installed. And I got my cores back, and I had him put Centromatics on all 4 drive axles. So that's where I got mine done. And he's tightening them up now. I can't wait to report back to how they drive with the Centromatics. It's going to feel really weird for a while. So, I ain't going to stay on here much longer, guys. I think I'm losing my fingers. But I just figured, oh man, I was supposed to go live earlier, and I think there was some people, maybe a couple people was waiting. Like I was important or something. I've only got 2 people left, or so it says, and that's fine. That's an awesome deal. Thank you, Mary. Hey, Mary, you're very welcome. All about saving drivers money, man. The little guy's the future. Unless we, do yourself a favor. Invest in your own fuel card. Do your research. Find the best discount fuel card that you can get. Because, it's, you know, like I said, Schneider's made it easy, and I've made money. I don't care if they keep the 35%. You got to be honest with yourself. To start out, they make it so easy. But our discount keeps getting smaller and fuel keeps going up. So I'm going to spread out my fuel options. I use Mudflap with my business account already some. So get Mudflap. If you're going to download it, shoot me an email at gregrolls1@gmail.com, and I'll send you a little join link. I get a bonus. It doesn't hurt you at all. And then, of course, you can pass that on to other people that you would refer. So I'm here, brother. Chris is still here. Chris never leaves. Chris is good. Yet I go with Bridgestone, said Snuggle Bunny. Absolutely. Bridgestone's CEO goes with him, and he told me about them, and he recommends them. A lot of guys, I've read good things online, so I'm going to try the 713s. I wanted the 760s, and the 726s look good, but here's the thing about these 760s is you can't go into California. That is not a Smart Way or a Copia tire, and therefore Little Mexico won't let you in their state unless you have the ELAs on your truck. I'm missing a bunch. There's a bunch of guys sending stuff. Look at these guys. Did you go with Bridgestones or yes? Okay. Would you rather have 500,000 truck or touch a mountain while he goes? See, next time I guess I'm going to have to put that thing on where they can't say nasty stuff. Got to go as he's starting at 2 a.m. Britt, man, God bless. Keep her up right between the lines, my man. Nate asked if I'm going to Landstar. Nate, I am not going to Landstar. I'm going to find an 80/20 somewhere, and I'm going to learn the DAT board. I don't want to use a proprietary board. My end game is by first quarter 2023, having my own authority, operating with my own trucking insurance, with my name and no one else is on the door. And if I do that for a year or two, I'll expand to 2 or 3 trucks and see how we're going. If that doesn't work out or it's not the right time, I'll just stay at 1 truck. I don't want to be tied to anybody else's nipple, man. That's my goal. Of course, I don't want to burn bridges so I can come back if things don't work out. Somebody says some I suck blah 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 blah. Man, that's horrible. Mudflap's great. Yes, Chris, it is. I suck you blah blah blah. Make. Do you recognize me? Yeah, you changed your picture to me, dude. That's awesome. Like, you're just one of those dudes who just has nothing to do with your life, and you're gonna post horrible stuff, to which I'll go back and not save this video. Nobody really cares what you're saying to that guy. So if you guys see Matthew Smith or the I suck your blank and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Those are the guys. They got no life. They think it's hilarious. They're going to get me mad or something. That's a good idea. He said, I'm going to start with Schneider and then either get my own authority or go to Landstar. Landstar is a lateral move from Schneider. You don't have to start at Schneider. You can get an SFI truck and immediately go to Landstar. They operate under a 65-35 situation like we do. So, yeah, I mean, that's a lateral move. It's a $10,000 deposit to go to Landstar. I never heard that. But hey, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. F2F would be a good move for you. I heard about them. A lot of people talk about them. I don't know, man. I'll talk to them. I'll talk to a lot of people, but I got a guy in Colorado that James referred me to. And it's going to come with a deal about a trailer if it works out, and I'm a good fit for him, and he's a good fit for me. If I can get a hold of a dry box or a reefer at a good price, since trailer prices are so high, if I can work for somebody and get a deal worked out to have a trailer by the end of my tenure, that's what I want to do. So I'll have power and space. If you don't have space and you got a power only, your income ability is limited. Matthew Smith says he lives next to me. I don't even know what that means, dude. You can live, you live on my street? I'm unaware because you made me the picture. $10,000 deposit, yeah. So, did I get anything else? If you live on my street, Matthew Smith, which house do you live in? Name some of my block those guys. Can you block those guys? I don't know. We'll see. If you live next to me, Matthew Smith, find a way to get a hold of me. Hold on a minute. All right, I blocked one. See, I never do this stuff, man. In 2 days, I will be in your house, he said. I'm trying to figure out who that is. I bet that's one of my buddies. He's going to get mad if it was my buddy. I just took that one guy out. As if I told me that due to a truck shortage, the only way I can get a truck right now is to go to a company that payroll deducts and Landstar does not. Chris, man, you can go to OTR Leasing or a couple other places. I don't know what they'll require for a down payment. Trucks are in short supply. You know, that's common knowledge now at this point. I'm pretty sure everybody knows. You already know. And got OTR Leasing. There's several places. Just look up truck leasing firms. Some of them will do a buy or a lease purchase type deal, a third party. You don't have to necessarily go to a company like SFI or whatever. Let's see. It says you can block them and rape you. SFI keeps tightening the requirements. They want trucks to run for Schneider. Well, there's a reason, man. Schneider stands to gain a lot more money if you pay them a truck rent payment or truck lease payment and you give them 35% of your gross revenue. So yeah, you got to think, by the time you pay that truck payment and stuff, they're keeping 50% of the money your truck makes. You're learning how to pay bills. You're making more money and you're still making more money than you've ever made in your life. Unless, you know, you were a doctor in malpractice or, you know, I mean, there's probably situations where you could have, you know, hold on. See, do you know anything about TEL? T-E-L? Nope, I don't know. I don't know what that means, Chris. You'll have to elaborate, my friend. Let me walk over here, guys. I'm going to see how close they are to getting these tires done. If you don't have square toe pull-ons, get you some. That's the truck driver's best friend. And they got a bunch of Chinese tires chained up out here. I'm pretty sure he's done. So, guys, listen. It's a lease company. I don't know anything about them, Chris. Do research, and you're welcome to send me messages, and I'll throw them out there with your name on one of my videos, and I'll pass that on to people. If you guys got anything to tell me that's working out for you, shoot me emails at Greg Rolls on, GREGROLLS on @gmail.com with your stories, your information, your contact information for services and things that you like. That have worked for your company, and I'll pass them on to other guys, man. I'm not just Mr. Wealth of Knowledge here. There's a bunch of us that know a bunch of stuff. So it's a community effort, you know. If I've helped you, I'm glad. That's all it's about. So if you got some info for me or some info I need to pass on to other people you think, let me know. That's why I forwarded you guys to James, and there's a bunch of other guys, but I really push James a lot because he's a good friend of mine. We've become pretty good friends in my opinion. So, but anyway, look, my hands are hurting. I'm going to go in here and make sure he got the air pressures where I want him. And until next time, give me a couple days. I get back on here live again. I'll do an impromptu. I'll try to give you a 2 or 3 hour warning. But until next time, keep it upright between the lines, and God bless.